Here are a few thoughts on Sandel's introduction to his first chapter, pages 3 through 30. Notice that the title of Sandel's book is Justice, not Ethics. Justice is an ethical category that applies both to societies and individuals, so that while Sandel is concerned with what underpins a just society, this aspect of ethics applies to you and me as just plain folk. What is the difference between ethics and being ethical? Being ethical may simply be doing the right thing. And so, just what is ethics? If being ethical is doing the right thing, perhaps the study of ethics is the study of knowing the difference between right and wrong. Now, step back just a bit. What makes something moral or ethical? Whether it is new technology or evolving social conditions, each generation faces novel moral issues, so that it is not a matter of simply coming up with a list of do's and don'ts. What guide or general principle do we use to guide us in making judgments about what is right and wrong with new problems? Ethics is the criteria we use to judge between right and wrong, good and evil, just and unjust. So what are these criteria? Do we judge by outcomes? Do we discover what basic human rights might be and then shape our judgments accordingly? Do we model ourselves after good people? Do we find out what our obligations are and then act accordingly? Or is it some combination of all of the above, some of the above, or maybe something entirely different? Sandel offers a few scenarios where various values are pitted against each other. In the case of natural disasters and profiteers on the one hand, and the bailout of banks and well-compensated executives on the other, the values contrasted include treating each human being as a person of equal value in the face of devastating loss versus finding the most efficient means of providing the best net benefit for all concerned. In the case of awarding the Purple Heart, Sandel asks questions of what it is that we value when soldiers venture so much in the cause of our defense and liberty. The Afghanistan herder scenario pits our general commitment to human rights as seen in the commitment against engaging in combat with those who appear to be non-combatants versus loyalty to our friends and those we love, as seen in the perspective of those who have entrusted their very lives to each other. Sandel points out the following. Consider this sentence to be a key when studying him. To ask whether a society is just is to ask how it distributes the things that we prize, income and wealth, duties, rights and opportunities, offices and honors. A just society distributes these goods in the right way and gives each person his or her due.